Right, today we'll be fishing the River Lim. As you can see behind me, it's quite a small river. Not many people even think there is fishing there. There's plenty of trout. What we're going to do today is go and catch them for you. I'll show you a few, I'd say, techniques, a few bits of tackle I use, and other bits and bobs to catch trout out of this river. Let's give it a go. Here's a prime example of the River Lim. If you look up ahead there's a lot of trees that are gathered in the corner. A big log all the way across. This has caused quite a deep pool to form with slow moving water. We're going to give it a go up there for some trout. I've been here before and I know there's a couple in there. Let's give it a go. Try and do here is get as tight the grips on the water as I can. The closer you get, the better, because the trout love it beside there. They wait for things to drop off the wall so they can eat them. Good cover as well. It actually goes under, so they all hang out along there. So the closer I can get to them, the better. I'll just show you now, see if we can get some fish for them. Brown trout from the Lim. It's not something we do and learn to fish, this river, although we will do it if you want to. It's a great little river, a bit like the Sin. You can fish it on the fly, but I prefer to do the spinner here. It's a lot easier, there's more bushes around, but it's a prime example of a lovely brown trout you get in this river. Stay tuned and we'll see if we can catch a few more. Great little brown trout from the river. You'll go all along here and you'll find the little pools along here, still water to get the trout. And there's not many fry in this river, so they get very hungry. Feeding on snails, slugs, whatever, flies and that land on the water, so when a spinner comes along it soon gobbles it up. It is very hungry. quite a nice size one for this river. They don't get much bigger than this, but they're a very good fight. As you saw in the video there, he jumped a good 2 foot out of the water. Great fun, great day fishing. Let's see if we can get some more. I don't like to keep all these fish. It's great to keep them in the river edge. Quite another day, they breathe, and more fish for the rest of us. So I'll just pop them back now. The ski with trout to release them as quickly as you can. They don't last very long on the water. So just get his head just towards the flow of the water, get the oxygen going through him again. Before long, there we go. I'm just going to run you through the tackle we're using today. Really simple. Simplest tackle you're going to use. Tiny little Mep spinner. All that is, just spins around like that, mimics a little fish. Very light, because this river is, as you can see, it's not very deep, so you want to be able to do it a little bit slowly, going through without it hitting the bottom and snagging. So as light as you can on that, normally a couple grams if that. I've got £3 main line, very thin, very light, enables you to cast really easily into those little nooks and crannies everywhere. Also it doesn't scare the fish as you're pulling it through the water. It's very camouflaged, very thin. Got a little 1-piece 6-foot rod here. Very bendy like that, as you can see. Very good for flicking in and out of the bushes. You don't get snagged overhead. So it's very easy to manoeuvre. It's nice and sensitive as well, so the hooks don't pull out so easily on the trout. Moving on to the reel. Just a simple flexible reel, 30 size. There's not much else I can say about it really. It's the Browning make this one. I've got plenty others at home that I use. Nice and easy to cast with, doesn't give me any trouble. And that's about it really. So we'll get back to the fish finally. The last little tip I'm going to give is when you're fishing here, you've got to try and keep your lure, or your spinner in this case, flat along the bed of the river or along the top, so you get a nice spinning action. If you're quite high up and you're fishing low down, it doesn't give the lure or the spinner a very natural action. So what I'm going to do, as you can see later, I'm going to keep very low, keep the rod very close to the water, let it sink to line, gives you a great action, more chance of catching fish.